many things or many areas which were considered to be just the monopoly of human beings, in the sense that human beings only could do something on that. For example, journalism, graphic designing. But the way artificial intelligence is working and going into these domains and producing extraordinary outcomes and results, especially after this revolution in the generative AI, I think this creates a lot of suspicion in the minds of everyone that the breakneck speed of this technology, the breakneck speed of this innovation will render many people useless, and they will be thrown out of their jobs, and they won't be able to survive economically and socially. So the major difference, coming back to and comparing it with the previous revolutions of 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0 era, is the adoption and diffusion of this technology. So usually the technology diffusion in theory is an S-shaped curve. But here economists in Chicago Booth Review, the author tells us that many economists say that for AI, it's a J-shaped kind of diffusion curve, which means that initially it was slow, but then it goes up the trajectory is very high and very steep. And it's just like a perpendicular in a J. So, yes. So, again, explicitly telling you that the speed and comparing it precisely in terms of years, you can imagine that it took about 100 years for the steam engine, when the first steam engine was installed in the US at the beginning of the 19th century, until peak adoption by the turn of the next century. So the speed was much slower, and in this case the speed is much higher, which creates a lot of suspicion.
Thank you, Dr. Athar. And it's very essential and vital to acknowledge that the speed will be really fast. It won't be taking another 100 years for AI to sort of intervene into our jobs. But when this speed is really fast, so is the role of the government that becomes very important. It's essential how the government puts in place its policies to control or regulate such implementation of artificial intelligence. And as part of these policies is also the fiscal policies. So my second question, which is also discussed in the article,